Good morning, grade 3 students. How are you today? I hope you are fine. Today's date is Wednesday, April 1, 2026. Today we will continue our phonics lesson about the long O sound. So first, let's practice our spelling words together. What is the first one here in this picture? Excellent. Coal. Coal. Next. Toad. Toad. Great job. What about this one? What is the spelling word here? Excellent. Float. Float. What about this one? Great job. Coast. Coast. The last one here for the OA pattern. Very good. Soak. Soak. Now for the next pattern, what is the spelling word here? Slope. Great job. Slope. Here we have the word note. Very good. Note. Then this one. Broke. Great job. Broke. The last one here. What are these? These are bones. So, bone. As you can see here, O consonant E pattern. Now let's look at this one. What is the spelling word here? Slow. Great job. Slow. The next one. Do you remember it? Show. Great job. Show. So here we can see the OW pattern at the end of the word. What about this one? Which word means an enemy? Excellent. Foe. Foe, we can see the OE here pattern. E is silent, as we said. When we have two vowels, only the first one has a sound. The second one is silent. Okay, the last pattern here. What is the word? Scold. Great job. What about this one? This is gold. The last one. Sold. Excellent. So these words for the O pattern. Now let's solve this exercise together. Fill in the blanks with the correct missing letters. OA, OE, OW, O consonant E or O. Here I have the first word, float. Float. What should I put here? We have the first one, let's say O. Can I put O here? No, because float has only one syllable. And this syllable doesn't end with O. Here, this syllable ends with T. Right? Okay. The next one, O consonant E. Here I don't have a blank, so it's not the answer. We still have OW, OA, or OE. We know that OW usually come at the end, right? So I have to choose between OA or OE. We saw that the word float takes OA or OE. Excellent. OA. So here I have the word float. Two vowels, only the first one has a sound, the second one is silent. The next one, I can see here, we have two blanks. This is the word broke. So I know here I should write O, then you have the consonant at the end, the magic E. So here I should write O, and here I should write E. So we have O, consonant E, broke. The next one is gold. Excellent. Gold has two syllables, right? The first one is go, and the second one is ld. Go, the first syllable ends with O. So in this case, I should write the letter O, because we know when the syllable ends with O, this O has long sound. Let's look now at this one. This is the word faux. Faux. Right? So here I have to choose between O, W, or OE. What did we learn? How do we write faux? Excellent. OE. And the last word is slow. Slow. What we should write? OW here. Excellent. Because we know that OW usually come at the end of the word. Now let's correct our yesterday's homework. It's in the practice book, page 56. Let's read now number 10. The ball rolled down the steep. What is the clue word here? It's the steep. Excellent. What does it mean, steep? It's a downhill, like you see here. So, the ball, this is the ball, rolled down the steep. What do we call this way? This is the slope, right? So I have to choose slope and write it here. So the ball rolled down the steep slope, as we can see in this drawing. Number 11. The wheel on the wagon, blank, when we pulled it. What happened to the wheel on the wagon? Here we have the words wheel, pulled it, broke. Excellent. Number 12. On our field trip, we saw a huge dinosaur. What did you see on the field trip? We saw a huge dinosaur. We still have the words bone, show, slow, and faux. So the answer is here. We have the words huge dinosaur. These are the context clues. What do we find from the dinosaur in your opinion? Bone. Excellent. So the answer here is bone. Number 13. A rabbit is fast, but a snail is very. Here we have the words snail is very what? Slow. Excellent. Number 14. I want to you the painting I made. So here we still have two words, show and fo. So, I want to you the painting I made. So, I want to show you. Excellent. And the last one, the opposite of a friend is fo. Great job. Now I want you to open your practice book on page 56. Let's read the question. There are 6 misspelled words in the paragraphs below. So in these two paragraphs, there are 6 spelling mistakes. Underline each misspelled word. Write the words correctly on the lines. So first I should underline the words and then I should write them correctly on the lines here. Let's start by the first paragraph. A coast is where the land meets the sea. So this is the coast. The coast is the place where the land, this is the land, meets the sea. Lots of plants and animals live there. We can see there a lot of plants and animals. A bird might nest among the grasses on a sandy slope. Let's read again the first sentence. A coast is where the land meets the sea. In this sentence, we are talking about the place where the land meets the sea. This is the place. You can see the sea and you can see the land. What do we call this place? This is the coast, right? But do we write coast like this? Does coast look correct here? No, we don't spell it like that. So now we should correct it. But first, let's underline it. Coast. Here, as you can notice, in the middle you can see OA pattern and not OW. Let's read the second sentence. Let's now read the second sentence. Lots of plants and animals live there. So you can see on the coast lots of plants. Here are the plants and animals live there. So, is there any misspelled word here? No, the sentence is correct. This decline, is it a slop? No, so slop is not correct here. We still have the magic E at the end, right? This word alone, we read it slop. Here we have consonant. O, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant. So in this case, O has the short sound and not the long sound. So we need to add what? The magic E at the end to become slope. The next sentence. Sometimes a fish will show its silvery fins as it swims by. So as you can see in this picture, this is a fish. This fish shows its fins. Here we have two fins, right? So let's look closely at the words. Do we have any misspelled word here? Show. Excellent. Show. Do we write show like this? No. It should be what? It ends with O-W. So let's see, how do we write show? We write show like this. Now we are done with the first paragraph. There are 3 misspelled words. We still have 3. So let's read the second paragraph here. You can find shells on the beach. Some shells are white and others are as black as coal. You can soak your shells to clean them. You might even see a slow turtle walking toward the waves. There are lots of things to see there. Let's look closely at the first sentence. You can find shells on the beach. Do we have any misspelled word here? No, all the words are correct. So let's move to the next sentence. Some shells are white and others are as black as coal. Here I'm talking about the shells. Do you see this shell, for example? This shell is as black as the coal, the word coal. So here coal. Is coal here spelled correctly? No. So I should underline it. I will underline coal. What is the mistake here? Do we have magic key at the end and the word coal? No, we don't have this pattern. Coal is spelled as C-O-A-L. Like this. We have the O-A pattern in the middle of the word coal. Okay, the next sentence. You can soak your shells to clean them. So as you can see in this picture here, we have a bowl of water and we can put the shells inside the water to clean them from the sand. So here, what is the word? We have here a misspelled word. As you can see, soak. We have O consonant E, but do we spell soak like that? No. Soak also takes OA pattern, like coal. You can see OA in the middle. So this word is also misspelled word. Next, you might even see a slow turtle walking toward the waves. So this is the turtle. Can you see it? So this is the turtle. You might see a slow turtle walking toward the waves. Look closely at the words. Where is the misspelled word? Slow. Excellent. Slow. Does it end with E? No. So, slow should be written as what? Slow. Here we don't have E at the end. Should be O, W, right? Slow.